MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Gehrig is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping up now, Brian Roberts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin playing. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Torres has it. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Ready now for Baltimore, Nick Markakis, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. 1 inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Standing in, Eddie Murray. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Roberts, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Cal Ripken comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Full count now, 3-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Right side hit hard, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Into the box now, Brooks Robinson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that sends Dh LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the second baseman,
And the pitch.
Dh Lou
Plays
Gehrig.
off 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 2-0. Bounce to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
Digging in now, Don Mattingly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Mickey.
Next for New York, Mickey Mantle. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Nope. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's in there for a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. Yankees forced to settle for one. One inning in the books here. It's the Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. To third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Fouled away.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Austin Hayes, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Pedro Severino would be next. Count still full, 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He went deep in the contest last night.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Popped him up. Murray is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Dh Lou Gehrig.
Here's the second baseman, Dh Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and one the count now. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 2-1. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yanks leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Severino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Pedro Severino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Brian Roberts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Nick Markakis will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider's so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nick Markakis goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Standing in now, Eddie Murray. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now, Cal Ripken. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And this throw gets away from him.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Coming to the plate now, Brooks Robinson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Foul ball.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 3rd now. And up steps Don Mattingly.
The first baseman, John Mattingly.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Gehrig stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Mickey Mantle is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. None out, runners at first and second. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Count remains full. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope, back inside.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
3 runs already home here. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Judge, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two-0 count. The pitch gets him out in front on a good changeup.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Posada 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Wade LeBlanc is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Wade LeBlanc.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
I got 3 and 2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 New York. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Torres picks it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. The 3-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Roberts. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set and the pitch. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box, Nick Markakis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Urshela has got it, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Dh Lou Gehrig.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set. Here it comes.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The first baseman, number 23, John Mattingly.
Stepping up to the plate, Don Mattingly. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He pulls this one into right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in and looking for more, Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The count now at 2-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
In now for the O's, Cal Ripken. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mantle's on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
So stepping in, Brooks Robinson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at his career totals, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. All even now, 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. See you later. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
and this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 New York. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Into the box, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mantle's on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready now, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 5-2. Richard Blyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Dh Lou Gehrig. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Dh Lou Gehrig.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Don Mattingly. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch lifted the other way to left center. Santander waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Torres scoops it up, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Standing in, Brian Roberts. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. Wow. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And the deficit remains 5-2. Miguel Castro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Miguel Castro.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Here's the pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that's in there, 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 7. And there's ball 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's out on the tag. A 1 run is in to score on the play.
Now batting, catcher,
Striding into the box, Jorge Posada. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Smoke toward the hole. A dive and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, shortstop, Torres.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0. Two balls, no strikes.
Men on third with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 6-2. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The New York Yankees, number 57.
Eddie Murray will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cal Ripken. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Now to the plate, Brooks Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now back, designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Tanner Scott is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Tanner Scott.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dh LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Line drive to left. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 23. John Mattingly.
Now at the plate, Don Mattingly. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So striding in, Mickey Mantle. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second, reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-2. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Number 25, Anthony Santander.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
In now, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One out, nobody on. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Mattingly in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Now batting, Pedro Severino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-2 the final total today. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ron Gehrig notches his 3rd win of the year. John Means only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.